Here's another question I get asked frequently, and that is, what if I'm not hungry at a time that I need to be hungry? For example, you know, eating dinner with the family or a special event coming up where there's going to be food available, or a big family dinner or something like that. I'm going out with some friends. What do I do if I'm not hungry? Well, there's a number of ways that you can kind of deal with that. The first is just don't eat. I mean, I've literally been in situations where everybody was eating but me because I wasn't hungry, and nobody noticed. It's okay, especially in a situation where it's kind of a buffet style, mingling type event. Um, Literally nobody's going to care. If they ask, you can just say, "Oh, I'm not hungry." It's okay. And then it may even give you an opportunity to share what you're learning and what you're practicing, and what it's doing for you. It's been a great opportunity for me to kind of share with that. However, the flip side of that is you don't want it to become like a pride thing, right? Like, oh, I'm so much better than you because I'm not eating. Um, right? We don't want to kind of go there with the pride thing. We just want to be, as true to our boundaries as we can. If it's a situation where it's going to create issues, or like put this huge like spotlight on you that you're not comfortable with, just eat a tiny bit. It'll smooth whatever feathers might be ruffled. It will, turn the attention away from the fact that you're not eating. Just eat a tiny little bit. If the situation calls for it, and you'll know in that situation. So that's one way. Another thing is if you know you have something coming up, you can kind of strategize your hunger a little bit. Let's say you're at 4 o'clock, you're going out with some friends, and you're going to this restaurant that you really 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 love, and you want to make sure that you're hungry enough to eat. But let's say you get hungry at 1 o'clock, your stomach growls, and you get hungry. But if you eat a full meal, you won't get hungry again until probably 6 or 7 that night. So what you can do is you can eat just a little bit, that it will just take the edge off the hunger, but maybe something that's going to digest fairly quickly so that it gets through your system, and you'll be hungry again when at 4 o'clock, when you are going out with your friends. So taking those kind of that little strategizing, when ahead of time, you can plan ahead and kind of manipulate or strategize your hunger that way. And that's kind of the two main ways that I've found work really well to deal with those kinds of situations. So hopefully that helps.